Our mass media reflect this. But unless we get up off our fat surplus and recognize that television
don't even know why I chose that way to greet you, but I did.
And history will take its
And now we all have to live with that fact. I should probably tell Discord I'm going live, actually, shouldn't I? What to do? Just check I did that in my own Discord, because that would be really bad to do that with someone else's. Yeah, I did. Okay. Right. Let's launch.
It may be that the human race is doomed never to learn from its mistakes. We are the only animals on this globe who periodically set out to slaughter each other for the best, the noblest, the most inescapable of reasons. We know better, but we do it again and again in generation after generation. It may be that our empire too is doomed, like all those.
Oh, yes, capture the game. Otherwise, you're going to get a decidedly more boring view of events. Let me remember what. I was gonna see if she was gone, and she is. Then I was gonna load a game before you went. Apparently, if you talk to her as Shadowheart, she has different dialogue. I never really thought of doing that.
Let's try this way. I'd better do the talking.
I can still scarcely believe it. You've returned, and the Mother Superior is gone. So much can change, so quickly.
There's so much I can't remember. Can you share anything with me from when we were young?
Well, you had a pet mouse for a while. It was against the rules, of course. You used to hide him under your robes and feed him from your rations.
You have a name?
Nibbles. I suggested Bree, but you were having none of it. She caught you with him. Forced you to get rid of him in front of everyone. To make an example. You always loved animals. But you never let yourself get too close after that. I'm sorry. Not the sort of thing you want to hear, I'm sure.
I suppose there are any pleasant memories you could share?
Well... You know that little scar on your elbow?
Go on.
I was there when you picked that up. It was years ago when we were initiates. Some of the others were intent on tormenting us until you showed them the error of their ways. I think it was 6 against 2, and most of them were bigger than us to boot, but you saw them off, all of them. There were some bruised lips and black eyes in the mess hall that night, and from then on they left us alone. Or at least, they bothered us less.
What about the scar?
A collision between your elbow and the teeth of a girl called Baldur. She came away from it worse than you. She was on the same mission as you. I suppose she won't be coming back. In any case, the Mother Superior soon broke up the fighting, though she didn't punish us. In fact, I saw her smiling. I think she was proud of you.
Anything else?
Just small things, silly things. The sort you'd scarcely recall even if your memories were left intact. You had a little hiding place that you went to when you needed to get away. You brought me there sometimes. We'd talk, play, read, do each other's hair.
I think I found the place. You mean behind the storage area?
You'd be the first. As quartermaster, I was able to keep it hidden back there, exactly as you left it.
What you said before, you're the one responsible for my hair.
The plait and fringe? Yes, on your instructions, of course. You were very intent on a bold look, I think you said. My hands were cramped by the time I finished, but you were very pleased. I like the new look as well, though. You always did like a dramatic touch.
What to do? With haste.
Where?
can't be. Another vile trick.
No. There is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jan. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you tried to step away from me, every time you tried to reach for Selûne, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You make things worse for yourself. And for them. I am neither. I am nothing. I am the empty room. The dreamless sleep. The shadow's shadow. There was no pain before my sister set the sun aflame. Now you exist to suffer. Until you find your way back to my embrace.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you!
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
You Shadowheart. Your parents will rid yourself of Shah's curse.
No, I can't. I came here for them.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was. And still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach. And we'll be at peace.
I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
You should end their suffering. And yours.
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Seluna's faithful, but they robbed you from us. Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
Moonlights. They bring Seluna's light to dark places and offer guidance to those in need. My parents are watching over me. Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here.
What about your memories? Isn't there more that was taken from you?
More. Most, I should think. I doubt Shah will be given over to generosity. Best if I just consider them lost. I have everything I need to make new memories. As for this place, all I did here, let it stay forgotten. My parents. I saw them, spoke to them, and let them go. It's more than I can take in just now. Give me a night to try and get my head together. No time to waste. Worth talking to, perhaps.
At least we can talk freely, now that she is gone. What can I do for you? Just small things, silly things. The sort you'd scarcely recall even if your memories were left intact. You had a little hiding place. At least we can talk freely, now that she is gone.
Maybe you're just going to remain here.
What can I do for you?
There's no need. Viconia is gone.
Remains to be seen. This place is all I've ever known. In time, perhaps I'll venture out there, see what I've been missing. But for now, old habits die hard.
I don't think I can wear that.
Be sure to get everything you need. Come tomorrow, I'll be gone.
No, I can't. Oh.
At least we can talk freely, now that she is gone. What can I do for you? Be sure to get everything...
I've got a long road ahead. Always at your side.
I'm so glad Shadowheart's ordeal is over. It'll be a long time before she'll come to terms with all this, but at least now, she can start. Free of Shah.
It is no small thing to slay one's life-bringers. Shadowheart did what was right, not what was easy.
Shadowheart's memories will be a heavy load for her to carry. But her suffering is over, and so is her parents'. I hope she finds comfort in that.
Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
What about the memories that were taken from you?
Most are lost forever. Some may creep back into my mind if I encounter anything that helps clear the fog. Then there's what Shah did restore to me. Memories of pain, suffering, both my own and what I inflicted. It's overwhelming. Like a lifetime's worth of nightmares unleashed all at once upon waking. I can barely untangle one moment from another, not that I even want to. I just know that my heart sinks if I let my thoughts wander to them. Shah seeks to break people, to fill their lives with despair so that they will turn to her for relief. Perhaps she thought this would lead me back to her in time. But it won't. I fought too hard to win my freedom. I will not give it up again, no matter how much it hurts.
Will fade with time.
Perhaps. But in the meanwhile, I'll just have to find a way to live with them.
Us. Remember all we've been through.
Of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe. I wouldn't surrender even a moment of it.
Here we go.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here. To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am.
You feel anything?
Loss. Actual loss, not Shah's oblivion. I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand.
You did what was necessary. You freed them. And yourself.
But why does freedom have to feel like I've lost everything? Perhaps I could have saved them. Or perhaps Shah would have helped me forget them. Instead, I've neither. We carry on. It's all we can do. I'll follow in a while. I think I want to stay here a little longer, firstly. This place isn't familiar, but it's peaceful.
Now, Shadowheart or Jennifer?
Shadowheart. She's as much a part of who I am as Jennifer. Can't just forget her. It's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me. Even better than before, perhaps. You can't cast a shadow without some light.
God, what do I even want to do now? Could do. Instead of all, we're gonna look at the time, weren't we?
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say for himself?
City of Steel and Justice.
Stand up.
Here it is.
Mind my step.
You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see. The hidden gems here are far better value than the rare books Tolna keeps locked behind the desk.
Oh, you were there. You just hadn't spawned in. About those rare books.
What would you like to know?
The Annals of Carsus and Netherese Folly.
It is said to be written by Lord Carsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
The annals of Carsus would no doubt have much to say about the Chrome's true nature. If only you could read them.
Sounds perfect. How much for you to buy it from you?
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The annals of Carthus are best left unread.
Your job to share knowledge, not keep it locked away. Please tell me where the vault is.
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books.
So do I, funnily enough.
To gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Thank you.
You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tomes is enough to stimulate most. How can I help you?
The master of the tower is dead. Sure, he has a replacement. What will you do?
The same as I've always done. I deal in knowledge, not proprietors. Quietly getting on with things is a virtue, you know.
How am I to get permission to enter the vault?
The vault is strictly prohibited for customers. If you don't cease this foolishness, the rest of Sorcerer's Sundries will be as well.
Wonder what's past this.
I had a good feeling about that as well.
To be here. You're about to be ejected.
Trying to convince you you belong here. It's me, your friend Luthien. You wouldn't shut that door on a friend, would you? That uniform will make a very tasteful body bag if you don't get out of my way. We did it.
Congratulations, you've convinced them to give you access. Now what? You've been caught trespassing. Again.
Not again, it was the same instance.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be
I just
ejected.
rolled a 22 to be allowed in there.
Wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it
We
might be
haven't.
time to leave.
need to keep going. No one back home will ever believe this. Very well. With a flick of the wrist.
Really? Wizards of no. How fucking self-obsessed was this cunt? The vault isn't through that way anyway. Clue where that would be, if he knows.
Speak up.
Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries. How can I help you?
Other.
To learn more about the search for the Night Song, say Night Song. To learn more about Master Lorroakan, say Lorroakan. To learn more about my good self, say Projection.
Projection.
I am the product of an ingenious bit of magic performed by Master Lorroakan. I am blessed with sufficient intelligence to adequately run and protect the shop, Sorceress Sundries. Because Master Lorroakan is engaged in important work, I take care of such banalities as speaking with customers. You're sure to find what you're looking for.
Am I really? Yeah, I don't think I am.
Please come again soon.
Could do that. Yeah, why not?
Stand up.
This way.
That has a transcript of a conversation.
What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate. City of Steel and Justice.
Around. Didn't stop them running.
Chipping away when I left last night.
Never saw when he left, though, did we? He could be locking up the bar in the elf song for all we know.
End of the world, that. These young folks have no idea how good they've got it. Piss off, the lot of yous. Fist these days can't take a piss without a steel watcher helping them aim. It's pathetic.
That subtitle was decidedly more Scottish than the voice ended up being. I'll find my way there.
Maybe he is coming back. You never leave them behind. Chisel, hammer, trowel. Nothing missing.
Say anything about the horrible present or decapitated.
Decapitated. Hands down. You?
Here goes nothing.
This is the palace of Cazador Zar. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
Get a word from you and you'll fly out of this tower. There's Shadow House.
She pauses for a moment, but keeps her mouth shut. It seems you're free to enter.
Here she is.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
Ah, it's not locked. Right, before we enter, I am going to take a quick pee break. I don't actually know when OBS stopped working. But, whatever. Better. But not by enough, it seems. It's not even a hard door. Fucking hell. I'm gonna run out of fucking lockpicks. He's fucking serious. Finally.
The Master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
Taint.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
Sorry for the text on the door. Not quite, actually.
The writing means nothing to you. You can't even recognize the script. The indentation seems to be the right size and shape to fit a signet ring bearing the family crest.
I guess we're looking for a signet ring then.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, I just stole it. I keep forgetting left click. Left click is to take. I keep just wanting to look at it. Here, Corellon is not shown as a beautiful golden-haired elven god, was a dark-haired elven goddess. Body mirrored and contorted with delicious grace embedded upon a maroon muslin.
Everything must be clean. Everything must be perfect.
Oh, I can come through this.
The inscription on this bust reads Mordok Salanmir. One of Cazador's ancestors, perhaps?
Tonight he ascends. Tonight we shall see his true form.
What's hiding here? All right. What now? Bet I can crack that open. Best be on my way. Is that blood? No, never mind.
The race soon.
Seems simple enough. That door is so weak. There's necrotic magic at work here.
A long way to go still.
Just flame strike. Huh. The more you know.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. What's up for discussion?
The woman's eyes are alert, verging on manic as she bustles about.
Everything's got to be right for the Master. Everything's got to be perfect. Just keep cleaning. Don't stop cleaning.
Time to press ahead.
Necrotic energy. Best avoided.
To put my hands on everything.
Curious. Is something burdening you?
What's curious?
Open up.
Oh, blood bank. Ever since the Master turned me and forced you to bring Victoria along to the palace, I've had to be his best hunter just so I could stay in here with my daughter and keep her away from the other spawn. The way Violet looks at her, not at all. When I asked the Master what he plans to do with Victoria, Cazador just gives me that wicked smile. Next time I go out on a hunt, I must talk to Figaro. Finalize the deal for Victoria's escape disguise. Only there's enough time before this ritual the Master talks about. No, we're not going to drink any blood, are we? Shame. The garlic in Euston's bed gave him a nasty rash. Serves him right for being such a whining runt. If only I could get at that snob Leon and his brat of a daughter, but she's protected. Azor must have a fine plan for little Victoria. I wonder what it is. These bats flying around here, are these actual bats or are they the spawn? A kennel, but they're like actual mattresses. Oh, look, a coffin! Oh,
Spotted me, did you? Sharp for a mortal servant. Wait. You are neither spawn nor servant. An intrusive mortal, then. You made a mistake, little thief.
Did I? Did I not just click?
Everything must be perfect.
Oh, weird.
The engravings in the ring match the language on that strange door. Still can't read it, though.
Let's give some of this shit to Karlach. I say as I scroll past fucking all of it. Yeah, just carry a stone inscription with me wherever I go. Sushi gets a better weapon than that. An introductory test explaining the allure and superiority of Shah above all other deities. We read this. We read this yesterday.
Need to find a way forward.
Tonight we shall see his true form.
Right, I'm going to call it a night here. Because it's midnight, it has. So, let's go on raids, drop-ins. Yes, that's, let's just casually turn into Schmeagol as I do this. He is streaming on both platforms, starting with. Let me just do that first. Right, around. Okay. Ooh. Add. Not add, but I probably won't be able to raid them. God, it's taking so long to load each thing, which I know why. Oh, another ad. Oh. Let's see if I can raid Meg Mage, because she is literally just starting. Title screen is up. Let's see. Can I? Yes. Yes, I can. Right, let's go there then and enjoy someone's first time playing Dragon Age. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Right, that is Twitch. Now let's have a look at the old joystick. Oh, let's drop in on Violetta. Right, drop in Violetta, and yeah, good night. I'll be back a little bit later on. By that I mean tomorrow or the day after, not today. Right, anyway, good night.